Well, your thoughts? I mean, it gets going tomorrow.
It does actually today. I'm just, again, excited about entering the second season, which I feel that will greatly improve. Now it's just a matter of taking that into fall camp and continuing to put this team together.
I guess the big thing most Tiger fans will be wondering, how long will the quarterback – it's a tough question because you don't know yet, but is there a date where you want to have a quarterback set by?
Yeah, I would like to have one set going into camp, but being that it's not, we know what Andy and Will can do because we've seen them all spring. The thing we have to do is get a great evaluation on Skylar Jones and Taylor Reed. And, they'll get plenty of opportunity to show us what they can do. But to answer your question, we'd like to kind of have a great feel after this fresh scrimmage. At least narrow it down to about 2.
After the year, what were you able to see in Andy Summerlin? You got the whole spring and evaluate that?
Yeah, again, he left spring as 1. He'll take the first snap, fall camp as 1. And so we'll get plenty of opportunity to see Andy. And then, again, just trying to evaluate these other 2 young guys.
Is it going to kind of resemble last season where you were kind of interchanging quarterbacks kind of throughout the season?
No, we got to put whoever the guy is in position to say this is their team, allow his teammates to rally around him and go forward.
What's the difference for you as you go into year 2? I mean, is it a more comfortable feeling?
I'm not comfortable at all. We got to put together a football team, and we got to enter a season in which there are a lot of great opportunities for us if we put ourselves in position to take advantage of them. So I put a lot of pressure on myself to make sure that this team that we put a product on the field that our fans and our community can enjoy.
Is there any kind of pressure to play Skylar a lot because he only has 1 season of eligibility remaining, or is that even going into the equation at all?
The only pressure is to play the best guy, and that's what we plan on doing. I think Skylar does have a different skill set in which that we can take advantage of, being that he is a dynamic guy with the ball in his hands, and I'm quite sure that we will have a package that he can use that presents some different challenges to defenses, and so we will take advantage of that, but we're going to put the best player out there.
Take us through the first couple days of camp. What's the plan? I mean, at what point does it get down and you start hammering the X's and O's? Is it conditioning a lot? I mean, or is it all of the above?
Well, I feel that they've had a great summer. Just talking to all these guys and everybody talking about how hot it is, and our guys are not fazed by it. I mean, they're excited to go into this heat and battle the heat and continue to improve. So that's not an issue. The first 2 days are the most frustrating days there are because they're helmets only. And so you have to be somewhat, in a controlled pace in terms of how you go about practicing, because if not, you get guys injured and hurt, and so we don't want to avoid that. But that third day, as we're able to get into shells and really kind of separate the man from the boys, it becomes more exciting then.
You talked a little bit about Skylar earlier. As far as other newcomers, people to be seeing for the first time, there's going to be something you're excited about.
To be quite honest with you, I'm excited about seeing them all because I've heard so many good things about most of them. And so I want to see it with my own eyes, because at the end of the day, I like to have my own evaluation of them. But again, I mean, I want to see Taylor, I want to see Skylar, I want to see some of these young receivers, Lamarvin. I want to see truly, in terms of his speed, what type of impact that he can have. Bakari Harye, I'd like to see him. I'd like to see Bobby McCain or Derek Howard. A bunch of these big guys, Terry Redden and Charles Harris. I mean, I want to see them all. I really do, because we have to put ourselves in position to establish some depth in terms of a 2 deep, and we got to see which of those guys can help us with our 2 deep, and then we got to move forward.
Coach, what's the status of Keywan Malone?
At this point, I'm not allowed to talk with him. I know he's in Memphis and looking forward to being a part of our program.
Do you have any idea? NCAA always has their own timetable. At what point a decision might be coming? Is there any sort of...
I'm very hopeful that when we take the field tomorrow, he'll be there with us. I feel very good about that aspect of it.
Are you working with Alabama and Nick Saban at all to kind of tweak this a little bit into where it goes in Memphis' favor?
I'm working with the young man and his family to get this process expedited so he can get on the field. Mm-hmm.